My husband was drugged by someone, then forced to take the regiment commander's daughter into an abandoned warehouse. This time, I didn't rush in to stop them. In my previous life, I was afraid he'd ruin his future by making a political mistake. But in the end, he pinned me down on the cold cement floor and forced himself on me. From then on, I became the famous, loose woman in the unit. Why pretend to be pure? She went there herself. She probably wasn't even a virgin anymore, or why would Chen Weidong notice her? Those rumors were like knives, slowly torturing me. After I was forced to marry Chen Weidong, life became even harder. Each pregnancy, the baby was too big, making birth difficult. Each miscarriage tore my heart apart. Neighbors mocked me, calling me a flirt who didn't know how to behave, saying I'd been with who knows how many men. They spread word that I had some dirty disease. That's why I couldn't have kids. My parents, wanting Chen Weidong to treat me better, worked hard to help him, getting him opportunities, until he became the youngest deputy regiment commander. But Chen Weidong deliberately delayed on the day I was about to give birth, refusing to take me to the hospital. I bled out, and my twin bobbies suffocated inside me. If you hadn't buted in back then, I'd have married the commander's daughter. This is the karma you deserve. In the end, I died wronged from too much blood loss. When I opened my eyes again, I found myself back on the day he was drugged. I stood outside the factory, listening to the sounds from inside, a cold smile slowly forming on my lips. This life, I'll make sure you two shameless people get what you want. Summer 1978, the heat was almost suffocating. But from the crack in the door of the abandoned warehouse came the tangled gasps of a man and woman, making one's hair stand on end. Brother Weidong, please don't, if my dad finds out. Su Xianghong, the regiment commander's daughter, her knitted shirt was roughly torn open, exposing her pale neck. She half pushed, half resisted, pinned on an old wooden crate. Chen Weidong's neck veins bulged, sweat soaking his uniform. He quickly took off his shirt and lunged at Su Xianghong. "Huiqiu, we have to hurry in and stop them." Wang Gilan, the vet station nurse, grabbed the door frame, jumping in anxiety. Her two braids swung with her. Brother Weidong is already deputy company commander, if this gets out. I stood still, looking at her coldly. In my previous life, when I was dying in difficult labor, I begged Wang Gilan, my once close sister, to help. But she just filed her nails and coldly hung up my call for a military doctor. "Su Huiqiu, your husband got so many animal abortion pills from me to give you. How are you not dead yet? Die already. Once you're gone, your husband can help me get promoted." Wang Gilan's cruel, cold, ungrateful face from my previous life is still etched in my mind. Seeing her pretend to be kind now made me feel sick. "Huiqiu, what are you waiting for? Brother Weidong is a war hero. If he gets in trouble for a conduct issue, his bright future is over. If the commissar knows you stood by, you'll be punished for sure." Wang Gilan lowered her voice on purpose, but her eyes gleamed with joy at others' misfortune. She just wanted the mess to get bigger. Our families were neighbors for years, grew up together. She was always half-hearted in everything, giving up midway. But she envied me for doing better, excelling everywhere. She'd long wanted me humiliated and ruined. She knew well, with my body under 50 kg, stopping muscular Chen Weidong was like throwing eggs at a rock. I gripped the door frame, swallowing the bloody taste rising in my throat. I forced myself not to lunge and strangle Wang Gilan. "Fine, I'll go in and stop them. Su Xianghong is a girl, better not let too many men know. Go call my mom, tell her to bring 2 quiet female guards." I acted very anxious. "Remember, don't alert anyone else." Wang Gilan's eyes lit up. She nodded quickly. She ran faster than during emergency drills. Anyone who didn't know might think her family had a funeral. In my previous life, it was the same. It could have been handled quietly, but she called everyone in the unit to watch. So everyone saw. Me pinned under Chen Weidong, clothes messed up, utterly humiliated. My dad, the old commissar, had a fit of anger on the spot. My mom felt so ashamed. Under pressure, she drank pesticide and killed herself. Even my little brother's chance for military school was taken away because of it. So, if Wang Gilan wants to make it big, I'll go along and add fuel to the fire. I want the whole military district to see how touching their so-called revolutionary love is. I stood under the tin roof of the old warehouse, feeling like I was on fire. I touched my cheek, skin still smooth, no deep burn scar yet. In my previous life, just for asking a professor from the capital a few questions about college exams. Chen Weidong's mom cruelly pressed my face into the hot coal stove. The smell of burning flesh and bone-deep pain, I still remember clearly. It even makes me twitch. How ironic, back then, treated so badly. I didn't even have enough cornbread to eat. Yet I thought my own burning flesh smelled good. My legs are still whole now. Not yet broken when I visited the orphanage kids. And got beaten cripple by Chen Weidong's dad with a stick. Chen Weidong's parents called me a loose woman who didn't know her place after marriage. Running around all day just to seduce other men. They treated me with curses or beatings. Domestic violence was like daily meals for me. Once, beaten too much, I ran out for help. But no one cared about me. A loose woman getting beaten in their eyes just made them happy, no pity at all. No one called me by my real name, Su Huikyu, anymore. They all called me Su the Slut. At first, behind my back. Later, seeing Chen Weidong's family didn't react.